Hey, here is Matthias, your trusted advisor. Thanks for joining me. Today we will have a look at Fabric data agents. So it's, I think, pretty straightforward. What we will do is we will create a sample data source in a lakehouse. We will use holiday data for that purpose. And then we will create a data agent in Microsoft Fabric. And we will connect this data agent with the Copilot Studio as a channel or a delegated agent. And then we will publish it as a channel in Microsoft Teams. So let's go. First, I need some sample data. So let's go in here in Microsoft Fabric and create a lakehouse. We will name it Data Agent Lakehouse number 4. I've tested that before, so we will need a numbering scheme here. This takes a short moment, and then I will get the option to import some sample data, and there I will import the public holiday dataset. That's a very simple dataset that contains holiday data from some countries, mostly out of the 70s. So we can ask for public holiday data in, I don't know, Switzerland or Finland or something like that from the 60s, from the 70s. So that's mostly more or less a data set. I can try to load it. This takes some time because the job is still running, but you see it here. It's country or region, holiday name, holiday region code, date, and so on. So basically that's it. Very, very simple. So let's go. We have our data. We have our lakehouse. Now let's create our data agent. There we go. Data agent 4. So we have a consistent numbering scheme, very important in Fabric. So what we need to do is we need to add a data source. We will add our just created data source. Next, we need to select the tables from that data source. Just a hint, when you add your lakehouse and you don't see any tables, this one, then you should go to the ellipsis and hit refresh. Usually then the tables appear. Right? So basically the selection of the tables means that our agent will use this data to answer questions. So let's start. Please list all public holidays in Switzerland. I'm from Switzerland, so it's quite obvious that I should test with that. From 1975. Let's go. When everything works as expected, then this question will go into the natural language processing of the large language model and will trigger an NL to SQL kind of translation. So the large language model creates a SQL statement out of my natural language. And it looks like, yes, yeah, you see it. So select holiday name, normalized holiday name is paid off, and so on, where country or region equals Switzerland, and date is equal or okay. So it's basically selecting all dates since 1975, but that's okay. That's and then the answer, which is obviously a table, is processed by the large language model and gives me back this result. Yeah, I ask from in. So let's ask in. That's more clear. We can test that. So we will see the data here, the query output, by the way. And when I did everything fine, yeah, we get now the dates exactly from that year. So that's okay. We can insert some instructions here. This is the equivalent of the system prompt. So please be very funny and always make a joke Let's try. In my experience, this system prompt has not a very big impact. It has an impact, but yeah. So you see, there's a joke. Okay, it worked, right? That's cool. So in our test bench, the data agent works. When we have a more complicated data set, we can add sample queries here. That's not necessary for this simple data set, but you see, we can enter sample questions and provide the SQL that the agent should use. So this is like a few short training then on that agent. But basically that's it. Let's publish our data agent. Publish means that we get a public endpoint. And now we can jump over to the Copilot Studio. My Copilot Studio is in German and it stays in German for whatever reason. I cannot change it at the moment, but I think that's okay. So we will create a new agent here. We need to create first the agent and then we can configure the agent. But I missed while I talked. I missed to name the agent properly. So let's create a new agent here, and there we go. Public holiday agent. Okay, we can add an additional system prompt here, and we can add, for example, please use always a lot of emojis. So we have like a dual layered system prompt now. Okay. So one thing that is important, we have 4.0 selected, which is okay, but there is one section that the agent, the model is allowed to use public knowledge, which means the model's knowledge. And this is not helpful, at least not for debugging stuff, because we will never really know whether the agent uses internal knowledge or our holiday list. And the holiday list is obviously kind of public knowledge. So let's add our Fabric data agent. We have a predefined connection there already. This is my agent number 4, as I named it on the Fabric side. And we can add it. It's fairly simple. We have some ways to configure that. So this is an MCP running in the background. But basically we can enter our question. I have copied that in the clipboard. So let's test. And now we have a really nice debugging pane where we see that the Copilot Studio is asking the data agent in Fabric to give back some results. Okay, and here we go. So we get back the result with emojis. So you see the double layered system prompt here, right? And we see the stuff that happened in behind. So there is an MCP invoke result with all that holiday data. So it works. I have already published our agent before, so I'm ready to add a channel. I can only add a channel once I have published my agent. So let's publish the agent, and the goal is ultimately to get the agent into Teams. So I have a public holiday agent in Teams. Okay, there we go. That looks good. We can add some stuff here. Yeah, we have our agent. Everything is fine. So let's have a look. We should be able, yeah, there we go, to get a link. So this is our link for Teams. And now I can switch to Microsoft Teams and open that public holiday agent in Teams. Yeah. Okay, so we have added that to Teams. Let's ask this list all public holidays. The same question in Switzerland in 1974. Let's be a little bit creative. Okay, this is a greeting. Okay, we need to provide the content. We could, by the way, enable the content directly in Copilot Studio. And now, if everything works great, this agent will ask Copilot Studio to Data Fabric Agent to Fabric. I've created, by the way, a video on how that works exactly. And there we go. We have our result. Yeah. So that works. And hey, thanks for joining me. I think we have put everything in place. We have more channels to go. We can use Microsoft 365 Copilot. We could use it on a website and so on. But we have queried our Fabric data through a data agent in Microsoft Teams. That's great. Thanks for having me, and enjoy, and hope to see you next time. If you want to get notified about a new video, just hit follow, and you will get a small ring bell then when I upload something else.